Hey everyone, Sheila here from Life for Pets. So today is the day that this tank is going to be getting set up. We have had this tank for a while and we've had to put it through its paces, so to speak, in making a divider for it. We are now selling 40-gallon breeder dividers. For those of you that have been asking, we are going to be doing 29-gallon as well. The 40-gallon breeder are available now on the website, and the 29-gallon will probably be about another 2 weeks as at the making of this video. So we needed to put this tank through its paces with testing the divider, making sure everything was good. We also needed to do all the mock-up photographs as well, and so we had to spend time doing that for all the selling platforms. We do sell these on Amazon, eBay, and obviously our own website, so we had to get all the photographs done for that, and then we could finally start the process of setting it up for our very special fish that is going in here. We did also change out the stand. In the previous video we showed you the basic stand, and then this is what we actually did with it. So we added a shelf in the bottom and a shelf across the middle, and then that gave us some more storage underneath the tank. And those of you that did guess that this tank was going to be for Belfin, our goldfish, were absolutely right. So let's get on with setting this up. So the substrate we're using in this tank is black sand, and I think this one came from PetSmart. We have used their sand for many years and we've never had an issue with it. So we have done the black sand. We usually don't wash it either, and again, it's never been a problem. All the plants along the back I will leave a link to. These are ones that we have actually been testing for quite a while, and we do plan on selling them on our website. And they are obviously fake plants, but usually goldfish will eat most plants that you put in. So we decided to give these fake ones a go, and they just stick on the glass, and I have to say I absolutely love them. The filtration is already cycled. We put sponge filters ahead of time into our 125-gallon, and so the tank would then already be cycled. And then above the tank we added this shelf with our pothos plant and just a few bits and pieces. So here we had just added the water in, and as you can see, it is barely cloudy at all. Obviously it's not crystal clear, but for having not washed substrate, then you can see that the tank is looking pretty good. That sticker, shameless plug, is from our Etsy store. I will leave a link in the description box below if you are interested in it. The plants look great under the water. We did have them in the tank with nothing for about a week, and they didn't once fall off the glass, so I do think they'd actually be great for reptile tanks as well. As many of you know, we do make our own lids. This is an acrylic lid, and then we have just drilled in some feeding holes, and then we've also taken the corners off at the back so that we can fit the tubing for the sponge filters. We've also added in a couple of air stones into the middle of the tank as well. So we've added Belfin in because the tank is fully cycled. I did actually test the water before putting him in, and it was absolutely perfect. And he just loves the tank. He was so funny when we first put him in because he literally only swam for about a foot along the tank, and then he'd stop and then he'd go back, and he just stayed in one corner for so long. But eventually he did get the hang of the fact that he could swim and just sort of keep going. For those of you that don't know, Belfin was in a 20-gallon long, and that was simply because he did have a lot of issues. He was very ill way back with swim bladder issues, and so we had him in a 20-gallon long so that the tank was not as deep, and that made a huge difference for him. So we're hoping that the few inches tall trawler of this 40-gallon breeder is not going to make a difference. I will say he has been in the tank now as at this video going out, because we do sometimes pre-schedule our videos, that he has actually been in the tank now for 3 weeks and he's had no issues whatsoever. I do think that we probably will get a big piece of driftwood to go in the middle of the tank, but right now we're just going to leave it as it is and see how he gets on in the tank. Many of you asked in the last video, were we going to be getting a friend for Belfin, and it was so hard not to answer you guys with absolutely we are, because we have had a new fish in our family for, it's got to be about a month now. She's already been through quarantine and Belfin has a girlfriend. I will be introducing you to her in the next video. I will give you her story of getting her and what we did for quarantine and all that sort of stuff. So if you're not subscribed and you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments box below what you think of Belfin's tank and whether we should add that piece of driftwood. Alright guys, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.